Welcome
Welcome.
to Shade and the City. I am your girl Treese,
It's Nels.
and today we are here to do, of course, you see, we are in the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, season 9, episode 9, Mediation Nation. Okay, so if y'all haven't already, y'all new Shade Squad and all of our new viewers, go ahead and hit that like button for us.
And a subscribe button.
Y'all, let's just get into it. And I told Nels I'm on a roll tonight. Anybody can get it. I don't care how it sounds. I said what I said. Okay. All right. So let's get into it and let's get shady. Oh, yeah. I was doing my little dance. But yeah, y'all. So we kick off this episode where we left off. Mia is clearing up the situation that she mentioned. Father, she was speaking of all of her kids, including her oldest son, which I completely forgot about. I believe his name is Joshua, which we never see. What?
Is it weird that I feel like they were talking about Ink and Gordon,
Gordon, right?
and then you say that you were actually talking about your oldest kids? Oh, how did he enter the chat?
Thank you. That's a great point. That's a great point.
It was given to me.
Deflecting,
Huh?
deflecting.
No, it was given a cover up.
Oh, well, that too. Um, so yeah, basically, so Karen tries to jump in and help. And it's like, hey guys, you shouldn't be attacking Mia. And so I didn't hear who said it. They was like, but Mia made the post. So we ain't attacked. Mia brought this on herself. So Jacqueline speaks up and says, hold on, guys. I was there. Jacqueline, no shade. You really are a ditzy. Anyway, she's like, I was there. And Gordon was good for like 5 minutes until he wasn't. If you were supposed to be speaking up to help Mia, you should have just shut the hell up because you didn't help.
I think that uh, I think basically what she was saying was the man is bipolar. Okay, 1 minute he's good, 1 minute he's not, and that really was the case. So I felt like that is what happened.
Okay. And so Jazzy questions, well, why are you posting making things look like they're all good when it's not? So that's why I wouldn't have.
Because it is for 5 whole minutes when you're dealing with
5 whole minutes.
with bipolar.
So Wendy clarifies and says basically Jacqueline says that you're putting up a facade. Gizelle reminds her that she said that Ink said he was taking a step back. That's what she told them. And Mia tells her that they can make their suggestions, but she doesn't have to listen. So then Kiarna chimes in.
Okay, that's did that not boggle your mind? If you came to us and told us that Ink is taking a step back, how are you taking our suggestions? Boo, that's what you told us that was going to happen.
Right. I think they just agreed with what Ink told you.
Yeah, it was
okay. But so Kiarna chimes in and she says that she thinks Mia is trying to be the glue that holds everything together and makes it and is trying to make it work for everyone involved, but says it's irresponsible because they know it's not feasible. And I said,
okay, Kiarna.
That's why this is my girl. I love it. I love it. So Wendy announces she's getting a citation from Governor Westmore, which yes, is my governor. And yeah, Karen jokes that, like, and all the ladies are like, citation, do you mean proclamation?
I love, because I was like, y'all are questioning the lady with 4 degrees?
Right. And they were trying to mess with her. Like, how much did you have to drink? They was even questioning Eddie. Like, are y'all really wasted? So I love when they
Eddie's like, just come on. Let's look, let them see for themselves. Okay.
Okay. And so yes. And then I love when Karen jokes and she's like, can I have citations to myself? Can that be the one thing that I have? when like everybody else is trying to get in on something I got. Can
I
I
think I missed that part.
I definitely got that. I thought it was so cute. Um, Ashley goes to talk to Stacey about because she's now to a point where she can, you know what I mean. And we've seen her be so uptight when it talks to, and obviously because of what she's going through, but just the fact that she could kind of poke fun at herself, I was like, good job, Karen. So Ashley goes to talk to Stacey about her mediation and how everything's going. Stacey says that she's expecting her ex-husband to be fair. And so as she's trying to talk to TJ about, you know, what's going on at the party and about the governor that she doesn't even know his name, and but you know, his wife is at the end of the table. And he just seems very uninterested because
He's ignoring her. Oh, he's so sassy.
so Ashley goes to, you know,
Poor
share with
Stacey was having a rough night. Okay, you
right.
over here having to deal with this sassy ass man, and Ashley talking mess about you to the girls in your mediation situation. Poor Stacey.
So Ashley goes to share with Gizelle and Karen about her conversation with Stacey, and they decide to save her from TJ. And so they're like, come inside so we can, you know, we can have a one-on-one. So Gizelle says, from her own experience, she knew where all the money was because, you know, men would try to leave you with nothing. Okay. Stacey says she plans to move forward with a positive attitude going into mediation. So Karen and Gizelle try to explain to her that the person she married is not the person that she's divorcing. Okay. And he might be totally indifferent when it comes to fighting for his coin. All right. So Karen tells her to be careful about flaunting her relationship with TJ in front of him. And then she even says in confessional that she would have waited to end the relationship before getting into another one. I can kind of agree with that. And then Gizelle advises her between now and mediation, she needs to decide what she wants for her and her daughter. Stacey is appreciative of the advice, but says that her and her ex are divorcing amicably, and it's not like Ashley's experience.
She said, "I don't need that shit.
Right.
I don't need that." So then, on another note, Wendy's outside introducing her kids to the aunts and uncles.
I ain't
Um,
gonna lie, I almost got a little teary eyed.
I know you did. I know you did. Wendy even hugged it out and got emotional. It was a nice moment. I ain't getting emotional,
It
but
was,
it was.
and just the fact that, like, thinking about this is the first time they're meeting their nieces and nephews. That's how divided y'all have been. It's not because y'all live seas apart or ocean, like just your own stubbornness allowed to keep you from getting to know these or be around these kids. Like that's what it was for me, just thinking about the deeper like meaning of them meeting them at this age. Cruz is what, in middle school, the oldest boy is I don't know. Like I said, it just broke my heart, but it was a good scene.
Yeah. So Giselle took her daughter Grace out to catch up, after being away for a year at college. Grace said that she feels like her and her mom have gotten closer since she left. But every morning she give her mama a call. That's her daily routine. But she thinks her twin sisters splitting up is gonna cause Adore to have a mental breakdown. And apparently it's because she relies on Angel a lot for everything. Giselle talked about, her dad passing. And basically she was kind of glad that Grace wasn't really around, so she wasn't extra sad. But Grace told her that she was actually looking at a note when Giselle called her to tell her about her dad passing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a note from her
Her
granddad.
grandfather, right?
Yes. So Giselle says that when she went to type on the computer to book her flight, she couldn't type. And she was so thankful for Angel that she stepped up and took over, contacted, baby daddy, ex-husband, and he took care of all the arrangements.
Oh,
Giselle said,
we're not gonna call him Pastor Holy Whore. I guess not in this moment. Not in this moment.
no, because he did a good deed.
He did a good deed.
Dirty deeds did a good deed. Okay. Um, Now Giselle said now that
Did you see him and his new wife do the suspect challenge? It was actually pretty funny.
no.
It's actually funny. I was surprised. I was like, they're funny. They're cute together.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Giselle said, now that she's going to be alone, she's thinking about doing some cooking classes. And Grace tell her, girl, please do, because you need it. She's like, girl, I can cook. No, you can bake. Apparently she doesn't know her way around the top of the stove.
Mm. Well, Ashley is heading to her mediation with Michael. She's concerned about custody arrangements being altered because she has these kids 7 days a week, and I guess he only gets them every other weekend. So she's just concerned that that may change as she's heading in, and she could be there all day. So she's just not really sure what to expect. That was pretty much what I had for that scene. Did you have
Yeah,
anything to add?
mine was
Okay.
Then Kiana, she wants to go to work with her boo boo or work for her boo boo. Apparently, he thinks he's her boss, but not really her boss. What?
So you know how you like certain people? Like, I really like Kiana. Like, from what we've seen so far, following her on IG, like whatever. I like she comes off very like a girl. Like, I would want to hang out with her.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't necessarily know if I see it for Greg. And I don't got to. But it's like one of those situations where it's like, if prime example, I like Rihanna. I could give a damn about ASAP Rocky, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I like her. And so if that makes her happy, I want the best for you, boo. But I don't know if I see, I kind of look at
You're giving Haley right now.
what? Haley Bailey?
No,
Oh.
Haley that we just last talked about this last.
Oh yeah, like if y'all broke up, I wouldn't feel no ways.
But you want it for her just as bad as she do because you just want to see her happy.
Because I just want to see her happy. Yeah, but I don't know if I really see it for Greg. I'm still on the fence, but I don't know.
Oh no, look at
Maybe because he's older, but just the way I feel like I don't know. I feel like he'd be kind of sunning her, and I don't like that.
Yeah, and see this episode and the
Upcoming in the
preview,
trailer, yeah.
it was kind of like okay, and she her own boss, so really she don't.
Right. That's why I said I don't like that.
But we as women, we sometimes lose ourselves in relationships.
Right.
So basically, yeah, he was definitely trying to put her to work. She said, she got a caveman on her hands. He feels like he's the man, he provides, and she should really just cook dinner. But she said, look, Trish, you gotta sing I Gotta Be Free.
But I just got to be free. Free. I ain't gonna hit that note. That other note ain't my note.
She could have did it, y'all. She's just being extra.
Not on camera, but I could have done it.
So she went to his office and let him know that, she spoke with the lawyer about her case. And it's moving in a positive direction. We talking about the case against Zebra. Okay. But basically the lawyer just told her, let him handle it. He got this. Get that money, Bookie. Get that money.
You funny. So I'm laughing because the ladies meet up at deck 11 to have a conversation. Of course, I got the name because me and Nels. If I see something I look like I want to go try to do, I'm gonna look it up, and it's hilarious as hell because it's the we've been there, huh?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the way Gizelle said
we've been there before, but it was a different name when we went there, and I didn't even realize.
You've been there before?
Mm-hmm. I used to work there. I can't remember the name, the old name of the hotel. That's right on Capitol Hill on New Jersey Avenue. And they used to have the pool parties on the rooftop, and it had the Art and Soul restaurant. Oh, you've definitely been there.
I have no idea.
It was look, now you're gonna have me look it up. The Liaison.
Oh.
They were on the rooftop of the Liaison.
But what restaurant was that?
I guess they built a restaurant on the rooftop.
Oh, but when we went, there wasn't a restaurant.
No, there was a restaurant connected like outside outdoor patio, but I don't remember them having a restaurant on the rooftop. I remember them having, pool parties and stuff on the rooftop, but I don't remember a restaurant being up there. So I guess maybe so yes, I used to work at the Liaison, y'all, It's no longer that, so I don't feel bad saying it. So anyway.
Did you hear the way she said charcuterie?
What?
Gizelle.
What she says, charcuterie?
No, she said charcuterie. Can I order a shark? Look, I literally spelled it the way it sounded, the way she said it. Charcuterie plate.
Oh, bless her heart. So now Stacey brings up the subject of her mediation. She admits that her husband managed the finances and that she hasn't paid a bill in years. Okay. She said she found out things that were in her name and accounts she had no idea about. So Wendy empathizes with her and says that she doesn't pay her mortgage either and doesn't know how to pay it, don't even know who her power company is.
I don't know
And
when
I
it's
said,
due.
look, I said, that's how y'all know y'all had some good men, Savannah. And Wendy says that, it has her wanting to go home and figure all this out. That don't mean she gonna pay it, but she gonna go look and figure out who it go to. You know what I'm saying? So Stacy says in her confessional, she does need to be more responsible managing her finances as a single mom. Ashley talks about her mediation and says that they didn't reach an agreement,
I
like
told you.
Nell said, because Michael wants to implement a confidentiality clause. So she refused to sign this.
Yeah, that's
Um,
for eternity.
mhm. And so now she has to file she either has to file a public complaint, but she's hopeful that it won't need to go to that and that, the lawyers can resolve it. Karen says that if he wants her to shut up, then he needs to pay for her silence. And that's how she'll get her alimony. My
Alimony.
girl, I said go.
Then we have Karen. She went out for a quick lunch with her daughter Raven. Apparently, she flew in real quick. She's flying back out the same day. She just wanted to give her mom an update on, what's going on with her life. Apparently, her marketing career with Amazon is going amazing. She said she's dating, but nothing serious. And Karen said that she loves that, she's loving on herself and taking care of herself. And, reminds her that, you constantly remind me I need to be, taking care of myself. I don't need to be strong all the time. And Karen
Right.
mentioned that the ladies have been pretty judgmental. Her daughter said, if they're not worried about your health and well-being, they are not friends. You don't need
Ouch.
them.
Okay. No new friends.
Right.
So then we see Mia take Tacky Jacqueline out for some retail therapy.
Tacky Jack, not Tacky Jackie.
Tacky Jack.
Oh,
Because she says fashion just isn't her thing. And girl, was you right? Mia asked her how things are going with her and PP. Jacqueline says that they are working on their friendship first and want to do things right this time. I love when Mia says, y'all been dealing with each other for 13 years. What are y'all gonna do different that y'all ain't do in 13 years? So Jacqueline points out that ink has been around for years as well. And Mia says that, she's still trying to figure things out with Gordon before she, gets any deeper or goes any further with ink. She then brings up
Mia basically said, "Yeah, he been around for that long, but we ain't been in a relationship that long,
shit.
Boogie.
Right.
We are not the same, boo. You are a Martian.
Because that's what I was gonna say, because it was like Jacqueline was trying to, and it was like, no, this is
It
not the
didn't
same.
land, boo.
Right.
It did not land.
Then she brings up how she's pissed with Gizelle for bringing up Gordon Inc. at Wendy's party. Mia feels like every time she's in the presence of Cruella DeVille, she has questions about her family, and so she plans to address it.
Talk about it. Talk about it. All right, so Ashley is trying to raise money for this foundation called New Hope to help homelessness. She says that, her and her mom were almost homeless, but didn't have to go through that thanks to her grandmother. Each participant has to raise at least $1,000. So she invited the ladies, she invited big bank Hanks, okay? Spend that cash, all right? Now, apparently, this event is where you climb down the side of a building, all right? I would actually be into this rather than running to raise
Nah,
money.
that me, I can't even look over the edge of a building without like getting anxiety.
I would do this instead of run any day.
Ouch.
Now all the ladies got there. Mia made sure to let Gizelle know. Bookie, we got to talk later. Giselle was confused because she's like, "Girl, I thought I was doing good. What I
Right.
done now?" Okay. Um. Now in the confessional, let me. Oh, that's first of all, Miss Ma'am giving rich bitch energy. Okay. Oh, I can say it. We 15 minutes in. Ashley was giving rich bitch in the confessional. The little maroon fur with the maroon lipstick, the little jewels around her neck, the little hair with the flip. I said, okay, Ashley.
Oh yes. Okay. Yes, I did like that look. I did like that look.
Hey, I ain't never seen you like this before. You actually got some
She said,
clothes
"I see a
on.
settlement coming."
She's look, it's giving. I got that check. Okay,
And
we
it's gonna
agreed.
clear.
It's given. We agreed on something.
Okay.
Okay. Um. Now, she said that her kids love Spider-Man, so now they're going to see her as Spider Mom. After she climbed down this building, I actually thought it was a pretty dope idea. Everybody else was scared for her. Mia decided it was time to address Gizelle and told her at the GNA event she shared some sensitive things, but when they were at Wendy's birthday, she was like, "Girl, you was questioning me about what I post on social media." Giselle was like, "Girl, I thought it was some valid questions." Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
she told Giselle, regardless of whether it was valid or not, you should have brought it to me instead of bringing it to the whole group. Because what I didn't do is mention to the group how um your daughters was sneaking boys in the house in DR like you didn't want me to. She was like that you post all this stuff, all these awesome stuff about you and your kids on social media like you're the perfect mom and you have perfect kids and that's not the case. Let me tell you something. I don't know what type of,
Giselle's better than me.
I was gonna say I don't know what type of Virgo that is, but when I tell you, she wouldn't have been able to finish what she was saying.
Mm-mm.
Basically, Giselle said, they have their own social media. Okay. However, they want to be viewed, they can post on their social media. Okay. Karen said it must be the stress of dealing with Pimp Village. Okay. They got this girl's brain all messed up because Boogie, kids are off limits.
Okay.
Mia says she's dealing with someone with a mental issue, and every day she doesn't know what page he's on. Okay. Giselle said, she's taking it all in, and once it's all in, she will react, and I believe that. And by the end, at the end of the show, I don't think we mentioned it last episode, but I know it was all over social media. Karen's friend from the show, Matthew
Oh
Byron.
yeah, her former assistant, he passed away.
Yes, he
Yeah.
passed away, and they did a tribute to him at the end of the episode, and we've seen him a
Yeah.
few times in the show.
Yeah. Well, y'all, let us know your thoughts about this episode of the Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Potomac. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button for us.
Make sure you comment
Make sure that you guys are subscribed.
and hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the blue. I was about to say blue face. Killing me now. BlueSky, IG, and Jesus Christ, that threw me off.
Um,
And Facebook, y'all.
all right, Krishan.
Yeah, no, and that's how you know I'm tired and we need to get off this live. And yeah, y'all, we appreciate you being here with us. And yeah, we'll catch you next week for another recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Have a good night.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.